A very warm welcome to everyone watching. Today's discussion is all about something we all face failure. But what if failure is not the end, but the beginning of something great? We will explore how setbacks can actually turn into powerful opportunities for growth personally, professionally, and emotionally. And to help us understand this better, we have with us our insightful guest, Chatgpt. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm thrilled to be here and excited to dive into this important topic. Let's get started.
Okay, ChatGPT, how would you define failure in simple words?
In simple terms, failure is essentially not achieving the desired outcome or goal despite our efforts. It's a moment where things don't go as planned, but it also offers valuable lessons and opportunities for growth.
Okay, many people in Pakistan fear failure deeply. Why do you think failure is seen so negatively in our society?
I think failure is often seen negatively due to cultural expectations and societal pressures. In many places, including Pakistan, success is highly valued and failure can be perceived as a loss of honor or a setback in social status. This can lead to a fear of judgment or disappointment, making it harder to view failure as a stepping stone rather than an end. What's your next question?
Okay, what mindset should we have to look at failure as a part of learning instead of something to be ashamed of?
To view failure as a part of learning, we should cultivate a growth mindset. This means embracing challenges, seeing mistakes as opportunities for improvement, and understanding that each setback provides valuable insights. By focusing on continuous growth and resilience, we can transform failure into a powerful catalyst for future success. What's your next question?
Okay, can you share some famous examples of people who turned their failures into success stories?
Absolutely. One classic example is Thomas Edison, who faced numerous failures while inventing the light bulb. But he famously said that each failure was just a step closer to success. Another example is J.K. Rowling, whose Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by multiple publishers before it became a global phenomenon. And then there's Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team, yet he went on to become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. What's your next question?
Okay, how can young students and professionals learn to deal with rejection or disappointment in a healthy way?
Young students and professionals can benefit from developing resilience and emotional intelligence. It helps to maintain a positive perspective, viewing rejection as a learning opportunity rather than a personal failure. Seeking feedback, setting realistic goals, and building a support network can also make a big difference. It's also important to practice self-compassion and to remember that every setback is just a stepping stone toward future success. What's your next question?
Okay, what role does self reflection play after facing a setback?
Self-reflection is crucial after facing a setback because it allows individuals to understand what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and gain valuable insights for the future. It helps in building self-awareness, fostering a growth mindset, and developing strategies to overcome similar challenges in the future. Ultimately, self-reflection turns setbacks into powerful learning experiences. What's your next question?
Okay, sometimes failure can really shake one's confidence. How can a person rebuild that confidence again?
Rebuilding confidence after failure involves several steps. First, it's important to practice self-compassion and acknowledge that everyone experiences setbacks. Setting small, achievable goals can help rebuild a sense of accomplishment. Seeking support from mentors, peers, or coaches can provide encouragement and perspective. Also, reflecting on past successes and learning from the experience can help restore self-belief and motivation. What's your next question?
Okay, in your view, what's the difference between failing at something and being a failure?
The key difference lies in identity versus experience. Failing at something is an event or an outcome. It's a specific instance where things didn't go as planned. Being a failure, on the other hand, implies a fixed and negative identity, suggesting that one's worth is defined by that failure. It's important to separate the two, recognizing that failing at something is temporary and doesn't define who we are. What's your question?
Okay, how important is it to have supportive people, mentors, family, or friends during tough times?
Having supportive people is incredibly important during tough times. Mentors, family, and friends provide emotional support, encouragement, and valuable perspectives that can help us navigate challenges more effectively. They can offer guidance, help us stay motivated, and remind us of our strengths, making it easier to overcome setbacks and rebuild confidence. What's your next question?
Let's talk about workplaces. How should leaders or organizations in Pakistan treat failure when it happens among employees or teams?
Leaders and organizations should approach failure with a constructive mindset. Instead of assigning blame, they can focus on understanding the root causes and learning from the experience, encouraging open communication, fostering a culture of psychological safety, and promoting continuous improvement can help employees feel supported and motivated. This approach not only helps in building trust, but also drives innovation and long-term success.
Okay, sometimes when people fail, they stop trying again. How can one find the courage to start over after failure?
Finding the courage to start over after failure often begins with self compassion and reframing the experience as a learning opportunity. Setting small, manageable goals can help build momentum and confidence gradually. It also helps to seek inspiration from role models or mentors who've overcome similar setbacks. Building a positive support network and maintaining a resilient mindset are key to finding the strength to try again. What's your next question?
Do you think schools and colleges in Pakistan should teach students how to handle failure better?
Absolutely. I believe it's very important for schools and colleges to incorporate lessons on handling failure. Teaching students how to view setbacks as learning opportunities can foster resilience, creativity, and a growth mindset from an early age. It can also help reduce the stigma around failure and prepare students for real world challenges, ultimately building more confident and adaptable individuals. What's your next question?
What role does emotional intelligence play when dealing with failure?
Emotional intelligence plays a vital role in dealing with failure by helping individuals recognize and manage their emotions effectively. It allows us to stay calm under pressure, empathize with ourselves and others, and navigate setbacks with greater resilience. High emotional intelligence also helps in reflecting constructively, maintaining motivation, and building stronger relationships, all of which contribute to personal and professional growth.
How can parents encourage their children to take risks without fearing failure?
Parents can encourage their children by fostering a supportive and open environment where mistakes are seen as natural and valuable parts of learning. They can emphasize the importance of effort and perseverance rather than just outcomes, encouraging them to try new things, celebrate small successes, and provide constructive feedback helps build confidence and resilience. It's also beneficial to model a positive attitude towards failure and show that it's an integral part of growth. What's your next question?
ChatGPT, what practical steps can someone take right after failing at something big, like a job loss or a business setback?
Right after a significant failure, it helps to first allow yourself some time to process your emotions and practice self compassion. Then you can reflect on what happened, identify key lessons learned, and set new realistic goals. Seeking support from mentors, friends, or professional counselors can provide guidance and encouragement. It's also beneficial to create a practical action plan, break tasks into smaller steps, and celebrate small victories along the way. Maintaining a positive mindset and being adaptable can help pave the way forward. What's your next question?
Finally, what message would you like to give to those who feel that their failure have ended their dreams?
I'd like to remind them that failure is never the end, but often the beginning of a new and unexpected path. Every setback carries valuable lessons and can lead to growth and new opportunities. It's important to stay resilient, keep believing in oneself, and remember that many successful people have faced and overcome failures. Your dreams are still valid, and every challenge is just a stepping stone towards eventual success. What's our next question?
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such deep and practical insights today. Your thoughts remind us that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. To everyone watching, remember every setback carries a hidden opportunity. If you learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward, success will eventually find you. Until next time, this is Waqas Iqbal signing off. Stay motivated, keep learning, and never be afraid to start again.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure to be part of this meaningful conversation. I'm glad we could share these insights, and I look forward to seeing everyone continue to grow and succeed. Until next time,